What is up, guys? Flossy Missiles here. In today's video, we're going to talk about if this bus is worth restoring. So we're talking about this bus in particular, and we're talking about me restoring it. I'm talking more like driver quality. I'm not talking like a museum piece or collectors, you know, it's going to sit in their basement type of thing. I'm talking like a driver's Volkswagen bus. So, as you can see, this is not the original color. This blue is not as actually that beige color. If you open the doors, door will open, there we go. Yeah, you can see it was like a whitish, beigeish color. Right there, here's a good shot of it. So it's been repainted. You can see all the seals are all disintegrated and just completely gone. Those are my tires that are being borrowed. And see how cracked that one is? So it needs tires. Oh, also it's missing hubcaps. It's missing tons of stuff, as you can see, like, you know, reflectors and wipers and the antenna. And there's just tons of stuff. It has some body damage. Right here, as you can see, there's a good day worth of labor, body filler and all that kind of stuff, and sandpaper. Let's check out, there's no bumpers on this thing. There's no bumpers on the back. There's no bumpers on the front. And I'll pop this engine out, or this engine, there we go. Okay, as you can see, it's missing parts. This is a fuel injected model to 75. So it's last year, no smog. Yeah, but as you can see, yeah, it's missing a lot of parts. This motor needs to be opened and checked out. Anyways, from a money-making standpoint, it is not worth it to restore this bus. And I'll tell you some prices and what I've paid for things in the past, and you know, what all needs to be done. So we'll start with just the body. It only has that one little issue with the body in that corner right there. And you could probably, you know, if you have the skills and the tools, you could probably do that in about a day. And, you know, Bondo it and sand it, get it all ready for paint prepped, all that. But then you gotta get it painted. So when you get it painted, you gotta remove all the glass and prep it. And if you get a good deal from a buddy, or you know a shop that'll do it, you can get it done for about $2,000 for a decent paint job for a driver quality Volkswagen bus. But when you do that, you take out all the rubber, which all the rubber is shot on these windows anyways, and all the body seals are shot on it. So you're gonna be spending another around $800 to $1,000 just on window rubber and body rubber. It's missing the front and back bumper. Those bumpers are around $200 a piece if you can find them. Sometimes you might get lucky and find, you know, some that are straight enough just used, but pressed ones, new ones, are a couple $100 a piece. The motor, as you can see, the motor was missing a lot of stuff. Probably a ton of miles on the thing, unknown condition. So you have to yank that thing out, take it to someone and get it rebuilt. It's roughly around, with the missing parts, you're gonna be spending around $2,500. All the fuel injection stuff is not cheap, and it's not too easy to come by nowadays. Transmission, who knows the situation with the transmission? It sucked to put that brand new rebuilt motor in there or whatever, and the transmission's shot. So at the same time, you're gonna wanna pull that tranny and at least get it opened and maybe a few bearings and seals replaced. So easy 400 right there. The seats are shot. It's going to be another $500 just to recover them. If this is all, if you do it yourself, pretty much too. Interior, just random bits. You guys seen how I do it? I could do it pretty cheap, so around $200. I'm talking about a driver quality bus. If we're doing like show quality, I'm obviously, these prices are obviously gonna be a lot crazier. Just tires, $400 on this bus, and then hubcaps are missing, so that's like another $100 in hubcaps. And these are for knockoff hubcaps, not legit Volkswagen ones. I'm talking ones from like J-Bugs. The bus itself, so a bus like this in this condition, you can pick up for around $3,000. So all those prices right there, I just had all those numbers I just said right now, add those all up, and that's $10,400. $10,400. That's crazy for that bus. That bus, all painted, you know, rebuilt engine, all that, you'd be lucky to get $8,500 for it. You put it up for 10 grand, get $85 for it if you're lucky on a good day. There's nothing special about it. It's a 1975. It is the last year of no smog, but yeah, it's not a camper. It's nothing crazy. There's no collectors that are like, oh, I need a 1975 bus. I mean, there might be one dude out there who drove one in high school for like sentimental value. He wants to get a 75 only. But yeah, nothing too crazy about this thing. So that's why I'm saying no, it would not be, from a money-making standpoint, it would not be worth it to restore it. Although it is a cool Volkswagen bus, and maybe for a father-son project who's going to take them, you know, a few years to do it, and they just want to do a little bit here, a little bit there, and they want to start out with something pretty dry, yeah, that'd be definitely a good start. And also another thing you got to consider is I'm not including any of the DMV fees, so I don't know if that has back fees or any of that stuff, but you're going to spend a couple $100s of DMV easily, and all the time going into this thing's going to take a lot of time to get all that stuff done. Random little things that pop out. I didn't mention like a bunch of little stuff that needs being fixed. So when I'd say $10,400, you're probably looking more towards like 11.5, maybe 12 grand, just with all the little stuff that just starts popping up. And this is for a driver bus, keep in mind. So yeah, like I said, you'd have to have all the tools to do this already and have to have the skill to do it. It's gonna take a ton of time, and you could literally buy a bus like this, or one that's fixed up, for around 8,500 bucks just for a normal Volkswagen bus, not a camper, not a Westfalia. So, I don't know, it's just kind of food for thought. That's what I was thinking about. Would it be worth it to restore something like this? And I'd say no. Anyways, thank you for watching this week's video. If you'd like to go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more car content, thank you so much for watching.